Hi JT, how are you? All good?
Very, very good. Honored to talk to you, and very
Me,
excited about coming to your event in December in Orlando.
for me, JT is an honor, and our guests are super crazy to know you because I speak very, very well about you. But now we register this video, so people that never hear about you can know who you are, what you did in your life, and what you are coming to explain and to show us how to become better and better and better in our life. So I prepared
Yeah,
just few questions
no problem.
to explain better what we are going to do in Orlando. So, first things is, can you tell us a bit about yourself and how did you become the number one well coach in the world?
Well, I started, moved from Canada to the United States when I was the age of 24. I saw one of those kind of infomercials on how to make money in real estate, and it didn't really work in Canada. So I moved to America, to Chicago, with no money, $974, sleep on Op's couch, eating ramen noodles, showering at the gym. And then I went down to negative 34,000. I'm 30 days to have moved back to Canada because I'm running out of money. I did my first deal. I did my second deal and became a millionaire at 24 in about a year, my first year. I became a multi-millionaire at 25, 10 million in real estate at the age of 28. And then I start looking at other businesses and other ideas and speaking and all these other businesses. And now I literally have businesses all over the world. We do business in 55 countries. We have clients in 104. I own everything from social media company to events company to speaking to malls to museums, like
Coaching.
literally coaching, everything. I mean, there's just, when you have over 70 companies and brands, you kind of own a lot of things. Sometimes I forget everything I own. I movies. I'm even in movies. Bruce Willis, Elizabeth Hurley. I'm also DJ Mega Fox, and so once you're branded, it's really easy to kind of put that together, and every day is a new challenge. And when you have companies and businesses all over the world, like flying to Dubai in a few days, to do a deal over there, Dubai and Saudi Arabia. And so you just never know what's going to happen. And so when you asked me to come to your event, because I remember you in Australia when we first met, I turned down a lot of things, and I know I'm going to be spending a lot of time with your people and even having dinner with them to get to know them. And I do this because I remember when you were up and coming, and you were, and your success and what you've done just goes to show the power of growth and the power of relationships. And so that's why I said, you know what, let me take the day and spend the day with your amazing group. People are going to come all over the world from that, and to help them become the best version of themselves, and to get them branding, marketing, scaling, growing businesses, whether it's in investing or whether or not it's building their own business or finding what to do. We will cover everything, and having the opportunity to, do events in business with Pacino, Stallone, and Schwarzenegger, and Mark Wahlberg, celebrities all over the world, billionaires. I mean, I do business with so many different successful people. I met the world's most successful people. I met Lionel Messi a couple of weeks ago, Tommy Hilfiger, Michael Dell from Dell Computer, worth $60 billion, Anna Wintour from Vogue. And so your network equals your net worth. And just like you reached out, and I was inspired by the type of people that you're going to be bringing to this event. And, I say no 99% of the time at any of these events. This is not something I normally do because I have a lot of businesses. And I said, you know what, if I do events, I do my own. I speak to 10,000 people.
Yeah,
I speak
of
all over the
course.
world. I'm speaking in Australia to 3 events, 3,000 people each. But to be in a great group of people that are hungry for greatness and hungry to become the best version of themselves. But it starts by saying yes. And it takes one person, one deal, one opportunity to change their life and their business forever. And I think showing up at this event will be that, and they have you and they have me and they have all these members, and together we could truly make a difference. And that's what success is all about. It's about energy, enthusiasm, excitement.
Wow, wow. Thank you, and really, I feel so lucky to have you. When I text to you, I say, now JT is super busy. I always see your coaching. I always see your event. I always see, okay, today is in Australia, tomorrow is in Dubai, the day after is in Chicago, the day after is in Europe. Now I will invite him at my event. I plan in advance because I text you in March. So I say March for December, maybe, you know. And when you say, yes, let's talk about it, I say, wow, really?
The
Wow.
answer there. I wanted to be nice. I didn't think it'd come up with anything. Like a lot of times people just waste time. And, normally what I charge is like 10 times more. And so I said, I remember you in Australia and also to, your persistence. And I think the answer is sometimes you don't know unless you try. Right. And I think that's the point. I think, but you offered something, you offered value. Sometimes people offer like, oh, do this. And so that's why it's my pleasure. And I think I'm the one who came up and said, hey, why don't we do a VIP dinner? And then I get to meet the people. Right. And I said, let me do more than I can do, because I think that's an important part of success is that, paying it forward and building those relationships. And that's why I think that, it's such a good fit.
It's crazy. Thank you, really, JT. All the people will be there, young, but super. Some of them are already millionaire entrepreneurs, like you've been when you were 24, 25. So you can give to them the vision to become multi-millionaire or billionaire, like you teach so many people. So it's amazing to be there and can talk to you in person, not like you say in event.
Like a Zoom,
you just
and
listen.
also in a greater small atmosphere where there's not thousands of people. I'll be able to talk to each and every one of them. I'll probably be able to do some live coaching to help them out. It's going to be interacting, but coming to your event will be the turning point in their life, the pivot, whether they're successful and be very successful, or they're stuck, or they don't know what to do. But when you say yes, one door opens, another door opens, another door opens. When they say no, nothing happens. And that's why people, to become successful, you have to be uncomfortable. And for example, I'm flying to Dubai for like a day and a half, which is crazy, right? So I've spent 36 hours in the air, and I'm going to spend 36 hours in Dubai. And people say, why? Because you never know. So I respect anyone who's going to be flying in for, the 2-3 day event that you have. Is it 2 or 3 days?
It's 4 days. 4 days
4
plus
days,
experience.
Yeah, experience, which is good, right? And that experience is how you build those relationships. But here's the thing too, this is going to set them up for 2024. This is going to be the foundation of a strong, and they will never forget this event. They'll never forget what they're going to learn. And more importantly, your network equals your net worth. Listen, I've given over $56 million of my money investing in people, in deals and opportunity. Who knows? Might do some business with people there. But they'll never know unless they show, right? And I think that's what the thing about success, you never know unless you show.
Yeah, this is a great opportunity, not for you, but for the people that will come to maybe one day become partner of JT Foxx. Wow.
I think it's a great opportunity for me. And I'll tell you why, because number one, seeing you in your element and your growth, remember who you are, and meeting people that I don't know. And for me to do something and say like, wow, I didn't think I was going to do that. And wow, look at me. And so I think I'm going to be more inspired by the audience who flew all over the world like I would do. They're going to be doing what I would do. Unsuccessful people say, oh, I can't make it, or it's too expensive, or I don't have time, I have something else. If you have that mentality, you will never succeed, ever.
Yes, this is right. This is right. And everyone agree, all the audience will be there, agree on that, and they will be lucky to be there. So another question is, what specific topic will you talk about at the event? Because I know you will say some secret,
listen, to be honest with you, we're going to talk about, investing, growing a business, marketing, branding, how I did it, what they should do. But it's not so much what I'm going to talk about. It's what they need solved. What is making them stuck from they can make the money that they want or live the life that they want? Or if they're making money, what's stopping them from, 10 million or 100 million, or, you know what I mean? So that's the good part about this. When you have an event like this, is that it's tailored around solving their problems. And the bigger the problems you solve, the more creative your solutions are, the more money you're going to make.
Wow, perfect. One other question can you share any one story of people who attended your past events, because you did so many events. One of them I was there, that come and was completely closed or had a very big, I don't know, block in their life, and how you change some of their life, or some, I don't know, some people that
Well,
now become
you're
famous
looking at one on the
thanks to
screen,
you.
right? You're looking one on the screen, right? So you come in, your block, you come to the event. I mean, here's the thing too. If you keep doing the same thing over and over and expect a different result, then that's the definition of insanity, right? You're doing the crazy thing. And I don't want people to say, oh, well, look, Marco did this, so I'm going to do this. Everybody's different. Everybody has different problems. Everyone has different goals, every different challenges. This is not about anybody else. Don't worry about anybody else. Worry about you. Put the oxygen mask on yourself, okay? Like this in the plane, and then take care of you. This is your time. This is your life. You don't live once, you live every single day, and you die once. So if you're in it to win it, I came up with a quote. Winning basically creates no excuses, accepts no excuses, okay? Excuses never create winners. So if you want to win, it's your fault. Good or bad, it's your fault. But excuses, they don't create winners. Excuses are nothing more than a reason to lose. So I don't want to compare you to somebody else. I want you to be the best version of yourself. The person that you said one day, someday, I want to be this. Now. Not someday, not one day, not next time, not next event. Now. But that can't happen unless you show. And so this is a very unique opportunity to spend a lot of time with me and you and the other amazing guests. But if you're in it to win it, if you want to win at life, win at business, win at everything, show up that winners do with zero excuses, zero excuses.
Perfect, perfect. This is I completely agree. Before close this amazing interview, I know we have a a surprise for the attendee. There will be a woman very close to you, very special, no? That we
Yes,
didn't
yes,
talk
yes.
about. So you
Well,
want to introduce
I
a
mean,
little bit?
by the way, her heritage is Italian, by the way, but that, I don't know if that makes a difference or not, but yes, yeah. So I'm going to bring my CEO. She runs all of my companies all over the world. So she's going to come speak about marketing. So she is the brains behind all of our operations, because at the end of the day, she will tell you, here's what you need to do so that you can do what JT does, because we can have all these ideas and all the things that we want to do, but if there's nobody doing the work or implementing our vision, and that will be very, very powerful. So you basically have the dream team coming in, the dream team of successful people coming in. And I think that's going to be exciting. And I may introduce you to a couple other people that I know, some of people that I have a coach that are now extremely successful, that live in the area, that would love to give back and help out and become successful.
Wow. Very good. I'm super excited. Okay, to close, any last words for the attendee? Why they need to come?
Well, here's the thing. You got one shot at life, one opportunity, one moment, one person, one deal. I always live my life as this. If I don't do X, go here, attend here, visit here, what would I've missed? What would I've learned? Right? How much of would I actually be missed out by not doing it? And if I know I don't do anything, nothing changes. Right? Nothing changes. If you say, no, I'm not going to go, you will never remember these days, 4 days in December, ever. You will never remember it. For every single person that attends, you will remember this event for the rest of your life. Not only for the stuff that I'm going to teach you, but the experience and spending time with Marco and the amazing people and network. This is not an event. This is going to be a life-changing experience. And that's how usually the breakthroughs, the aha moments, but there also needs to break out. Because if you say, oh, I get it, but if you go back home and you be the same thing, the breakout is to make sure that, you know what, you never go back to where you are. When you leave that event, the best version of yourself will reveal itself, but it cannot happen unless you show. I will be there with zero excuses. Will you?
Wow. Thank you, JT. It's always a pleasure to meet you. Enjoy Dubai. I have my company there, and a lot of people that will come in Orlando is from Dubai. So, guys, who knows? Maybe one day we will have a company with JT. Who knows?
By the way, that's how I make a lot of money now. If I make a lot of money doing that, you make a lot of money, because together,
Yeah.
that's the amazing part. Look forward to seeing everybody.
Thank you, JT. Thank you. See you in Orlando.